not here to say don't do this, don't do that. I'm here for the people who don't know what's right and wrong, who don't have a voice. That's just it. And if I'm going to get shut off by these people as soon as I bring it up, then it's clear it's showing something.
Well, what can I, Kaz,
behind the scenes.
Can I say, look, I watched that whole live, right? And he came in, he tried to deflect and say, oh, he said this and he said that in my inboxes, which turned out to be a lie. Then everybody decided that they were going to side with him, even though he told a blatant lie to cover up a truth, and that truth will come out.
Oh, he was panicking.
He panicked the whole way through. I could hear it in his voice, the panic. He can kid all he wants. He was panicking because there's some truth in it, and he doesn't want it out there.
Oh, hang on a minute. He said he's not part of it. He's not part of a Snapchat group, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, well, we'll show you information so I can defend myself."
Look at all the people that backed him.
Can I just say something? I've seen loads of comments before, obviously hundreds of comments saying EQ's paying me or I'm on EQ's side or whatever. Listen, sometimes in life, to get to a point where you tell a broader audience, you have to mix with these wolves. It sounds bad me saying it, but in order to leverage a voice, you need something in between you and the broader audience. And sometimes it sounds bad. It's only been 2 days, but that's the way it happens. That's how it happens. EQ is definitely not paying me. If you think I'm just going after people that EQ doesn't like, in some ways you're correct, because I'm going after everyone who's done anything, including vulnerable people sending money. Yes, I'll go after everyone. It's going to be one.
Not being funny here, but that's up to people to gift. That's got nothing to do with you. People have got their own minds.
You're getting the wrong.
Their full capacity.
You're getting the wrong picture. It's not about people.
They've got their own capacity.
No, you're getting the wrong idea of what he's trying to do, right?
Daryl, it's going to turn into a...
Karma Kaz, I just want to jump in here because I absolutely agree with you, mate.
Really good points. I really do.
She's not getting it. She's not understanding what you're saying.
She doesn't want to understand.
You're not understanding because you're talking about people being able to
She thinks
give.
this is about low life level.
People on the app. If people want to give people,
they can.
They can.
Yeah, of course they can. Yeah, absolutely, of course they can. Absolutely, it's their money.
Keeping up. It's not about the gifting. It's about the manipulation.
This is about the wider picture.
Manipulation. They're not saying to people, give.
Absolutely. Oh, that's exactly what they're doing. I don't know where you've been. That's exactly what they're doing.
Every day, it happens in every day. All the lives. You can talk of them as much as you want, but I can talk louder if you really want to.
Daryl,
let other people speak as well.
You to listen to
I'm getting
Exposed.
so sick. I'm getting so sick and tired of coming on here and watching all different people that I don't even know slagging Dan off and everybody else.
All right. Okay.
Listen. Keeping up with
content. You lot do shit.
Why are you watching it then?
I don't even know who
Why are you watching it? Why are you watching it?
You are literally.
Why are you watching it?
Got no.
Why are you in here?
Oh, well, nobody.
I actually think Karma Kaz is the funniest fucker on the app. I'll have you know.
To Exposed, please.
Right, basically, guys, right. Be very mindful, Karma Kaz, is all I'm going to say here, because I'm trying to do exactly what you're doing, mate. And then the trolls come, then the kids come, and they're sitting in your lives, then they're accusing you mods of being paedophiles. They will do everything they can, mate, to shut you down. That's what they'll do. Because you are on the right track, mate. You are exactly right. They are all pieces of shit. They are all manipulators, and they all need off here.
Yeah.
And it's as simple as that.
And
DJ,
can I just say,
DJ, I hate the way you go on online, mate, because if you were in the real life, mate, you'd get folded. So sit down and shut your mouth.
The way they've gone at Karma,
the
way they've gone at Karma Kaz today just proves that they're in panic mode.
Yeah, exactly.
All of them.
Can I just speak for a second? Sorry, I just want to explain that Kaz is not going for people who are just gifting small or even gifting the odd uni or the odd lion. It's a much bigger picture than this.
DG is calling us into melt. Mate, can I live your
horse? DG, who cares about DG? Seriously.
Sorry, can I finish?
I'm pulling myself. I was like, nah, I'm not feeling that anymore.
It's a much wider picture than what a lot of people think. This is just about gifting and throwing the odd unis here and there. This is a lot deeper than this. Just believe me, okay?
Emotional and manipulation is what it is.
It's not just like somebody, you know, like that girl that was in earlier saying about this people gifting this and they can do what they want. It's not about these people. It's about the behind the scenes, the tactics that they go to, especially DG. Now, there's people like Hustle was in there today. Kaz is not even talking about Hustle's level, because Hustle's just a mediocre person on here, the same as Tommy and all that. It's the levels of DG, like when he's sitting in boxes getting unis upon unis upon unis upon unis upon unis from one person. There's something going on there, right? And that's the level that we're looking at. We're not looking at people that are just on a normal, you know, getting gifts. That's not the issue. Am I right, Kaz?
You're right. The problem you get on here is sometimes when you're trying to help people, those people end up going against you. Because I'm not saying they don't understand.
Chinny Bollocks, come in the box. DJ Decor's put a thing. Chinny Bollocks, get in the box. There's no whip. I mean, the gifts are off, so you won't get any gifts.
He's clearly asked about what we all think. That's why he's here listening. If you didn't care, DJ, and we wouldn't have truth in it, you wouldn't be sitting here listening, pal. Affected. Absolutely.
Offering everyone out.
You wouldn't
I'm
care.
not trying to police TikTok.
There's a reason, DG, people like me don't
Say that. I'm
follow
trying to
you.
explain what he's trying to do, because not everybody's getting it, because it's fiction.
Sorry, can I just speak to DG? Nah, you ain't having my views, clout chaser.
Yeah,
Listen,
What's there?
I don't get paid, mate. So what are you on about? I don't need to pay for my Range Rover. Mine's paid for. Yours ain't. There you go. There you go.
There's
I don't
always.
have to pay for my holidays.
Yeah.
Mines are paid for.
Can we be honest? If the gifts were on DG, you'd be in there like a shot.
Since January, where have you been, lads? When you been, lads? Been great places. Because we all.
The best way this is going to get put across for people to understand is just to watch Kaz tonight at 11:30 when he's got nobody butting in, nobody interrupting him, and he'll be able to explain it properly.
Yeah.
Can I just give DJ, as I know DG's in here, DG, for a man, as you call yourself, to take money and manipulate money off of women, right, and sit there and for them to pay for your bills, it's embarrassing, yeah? But also, for you to sit there with a group of young lads and offer them $5,000 that your core is bigger than theirs is even more embarrassing. And your daughter's going to grow up and go, what the fuck is that? Was that my dad? Whilst my mum's at home looking after me, he's in a fucking club.
Do you know when the kids are at school, you say, "What's your dad do? My dad's a police officer. What's your dad do? My dad's a builder. What's your dad do? My dad's a TikToker."
Exactly. Oh, here he is.
Do you want me to just answer? Anyone who's going to Karma Kaz's, I'll be cam 2 in him tonight, so I can answer.
Don't have a cry.
This is what
He's crying.
We'll watch Karma Kaz and not you.
We're going to leave the app. You little seagull.
I'm leaving the app.
I've got this all well and truly triggered.
Hey, we're not triggered. All we're saying is that you said you wouldn't go
cry, but you leave the app.
You did, and there you
Oh, he's
are.
gone.
That was short-lived, wasn't it? That was short-lived.
Did I trigger you? What I said? Oh, my bad.
Wet wipe. It must have been his nose poking the button.
I'm leaving the app.
The thing is,
The point here as well is Kaz is not on to slag DG about what he does or his content or anything like that. He's not on for that. It's a much, much deeper thing that's going on here in the background, and that's the problem. It's not about DG as a person or what he does with his content. So let's just get that straight as well.
And there's
I just don't like him.
Sorry, I have to say. Sorry, everyone. Can I just say? He said that he wouldn't go on to Davos Live, and he just did. And as soon as I called him out, oh, where is he? Where is he?
Oh, he
he's
shut
fucking on.
himself. He shut himself and left.
Yeah.
He's probably writing his resignation note.
I think when he come in live, I think when he come in the box, I think he was like accepting, like hoping that people was going to come in and go, yes, DG, yes, DG. Didn't happen. And then he was like, oh fuck, I'm going. Absolutely.
Hi,
shit,
guys.
Listen, he
I
takes
have to
money.
say, I'm
Listen,
pretty
I'm not
proud.
a feminist. I'm not. What do you
No,
call
but-
it? This, but I would never take a penny off of a strange woman to pay for me to go on holidays and everything else. Well, and take it out of somebody else's baby's mouth when he's got a baby to feed. I mean, listen, this is what I said, right? This is what I said, and I made a video, and you might not have seen it, right? Imagine me coming home, and I check out mine and Jane's bank statements, and I see that Jane's been sending a guy on the internet some money, yeah?
Yeah.
He's got an ex-wife or ex-girlfriend who's got a baby with him. I hope he pays child maintenance to him because he's split up and everything. Imagine him finding out that she's been paying or sending money to another man whilst he's sending money to her to look after his kid. He wouldn't allow that. He wouldn't like it. You know what I mean? You've got something to say. So this is what I say. How can you accept money off of women who have got kids, knowing that he pays if he does?
Daryl, do you know how many people I'm out of work, I'm a single dad now, etc. I struggle. Do you know how many people have offered me money to help me? I don't take a penny. I always say no. It's so easy to say yeah, but you've got to have some morals about you. You know what I mean in life? You don't know you're taking that money off. They could be as worse off as I am.
If Isla said to me today, "Oh, Daddy, are we going to Legoland?" and I said, "Yeah," and she goes, "Oh, you work really hard for this, Daddy." I'm like, "No, I don't really. All these gullible fucking women have paid for it. Actually,
Listen, I'm going to jump
men
out.
of today. Men don't act that way. I'm sorry.
Well, you know we got your back, Kaz.
I'm going to jump out the box in a second, but I just want to say, I'm not trying to spear a hate campaign against any creator. I'm not trying to take someone's account off him. I'm not trying to get to the top. I'm not trying to go on the rankings or anything. But hopefully, the ripple effect of today will bring more people out, which have been affected by this in the background, which haven't had a voice. Because I know my inbox has blew up of people coming forward saying they've been put in situations with receipts for it and stuff. And I don't think there was anyone currently which they could have reached out for, because a lot of the lives are drama lives, FYP news lives. It's fine doing, but just talking about a problem and then moving on to the next isn't solving the problem, because if all the problems were sorted, you wouldn't have an FYP news page. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know whether it's in your realm to keep it going. I really don't get it. But the people who are coming after me, I don't know whether these are.
You're going to get it.
Farmer Kaz, listen, mate, this is my 5th account. 5th. Because you hate it.
500 account. This is why I stopped doing this. Honestly, I hit a wall, and what Kaz is doing now.
The thing is, sorry everybody, but the thing is, so you're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing, but the people that are panicking, they're trying to expose you.
Because we'll wake people up and they lose gifters. That's all it is.
Listen, I'm going to drop down because we're doing stuff. I just knew you were on live, Daryl. I want to say hi. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm going to drop as well. Everybody watch Karma Kaz, 11:30 tonight.
Take care, my lovely.
I'll catch you.
Hey guys, the thing what got me earlier when Kaz was in the live with like Tommy and DG and all that, none of them have really watched Kaz. You know, back in the day when he'd done the cold thing and everything, when he was, they don't know what he's about.
Yeah, DHB, how can you mention someone's kid that you don't even fucking know? You're nothing but a clout chaser. All you want is DG's clout. You're nothing but a clout chaser. You absolute wet wipe. That's what you are, DHB. All you want, right? You try going after the Hardys, right? Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth when I'm talking to you, right? All you want, right? You will try to go after, right? No, listen to me. Listen to me. I'm speaking. Listen, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Listen to me.
For goodness sake, I was speaking as well and you interrupted. Rude.
I love that.
The thing is, look, I've watched Kaz on and off for a long time and everything, and then I stopped watching him, and then I just started watching him again. You know, them people like DG, they don't really know what Kaz is all about. He's always talked about, how they manipulate the people and to gift and everything, and that really annoyed me because Tommy was trying to get all on their side. He's the biggest clout chaser possible, and that just really annoyed me. So I just thought, if you'd watched Kaz back in the day, when he was ballied up and all this, that and the other, then they'd sort of perhaps understand what it's about, and they're acting as if he's the only one who's exposing people. you know, or just sort of trying to make people aware of certain situations with these big creators. You know, they're all acting as if he's the only person who's done it. And there's been loads.
Let's face it, who else has tried to expose him? Nobody.
When I come off the live before, I don't know who this creator is. I think he's something big. Oh, where's that music coming from? Oh, some Chester or something is called. Now I don't know anything about his background. I don't know what he does on here, but I got tagged in a video he did, and it was literally, he posted it 3 minutes afterwards, and he just did a video saying if anyone's vulnerable or if anyone feels like this certain way. I don't know how he went into it properly. I can't do it word for word, but he basically explained that if you feel like you're gifting me just for attention, if you're feeling like you're doing this or you feel pressured, don't send anything. Like, it's not the right thing to do. It's just awareness. Like, if that guy's just done that off the back of it, there's no reason, regardless of what DG thinks I've got on him or thinks I've not got on him. Like, he's got a reach of like 200,000, 300,000 people on a video if he does it. Why is the first thing or the second thing he's not doing is doing a video about like helping vulnerable people or whatever? Why does it have to be deflection constantly? And these people jumping in the box like Hustle and stuff. I don't know what they're fighting.
Karma, can I just say, Bonnie Clips, who is like brainwashed by DG, and I love Bonnie, right? She does fantastic clips and whatever, but she was saying earlier, oh my God, I mean, look at DG. He takes us on holiday with him. I mean, it costs him so much money, and he takes us on all his experiences. Duh. Who's paying for that?
Listen, I'm gonna give one example before I come off. Mr. Savile, right? From the outside eyes, he did wonders for the hospitals. He did wonders for everyone. He was on TV. No one could say a bad thing about him because all his supporters would jump on him. All right. It's only when people come forward and put cracks in the little ecosystems that things start to get understood. And the people who are fighting the corner for the other person then understand that maybe they're the vulnerable ones. Maybe they're the ones that we're trying to stick up for. That's all it is. It's the same principle.
That's it, Karma. I mean, well, people are telling me to turn my
Jimmy
music
Savile
off.
and DG. I think it's two very different scenarios.
Yeah,
Sorry,
but it's the same concept.
I don't think it is. We're talking about a pedalo.
Yeah, but you're looking into it from a different angle. It's the same concept. It's not the same situation, same concept.
Somebody who's been seen as a hero when they're not.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. DG had a decorating company, and he's no longer a painter and decorator. I don't know if he still has a company, but I did like DG when he done Sorry Exposed. When DJ used to do his content, it was funny, all the rest of it, but then now it's just holidays, spending money, and people are like Bonnie Clips saying, oh, look at him, he's taking us on all these holidays. How much do you think that costs him? No, it costs you that are gifting him. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
DG could actually do content. Like, listen, the thing is now, this day and age, right, is if you put out the content on TikTok, you can get paid very well from views. But the thing is, it's so easier to just sit and beg and manipulate people into giving them money rather than actually put out proper content. There is some proper good content creators who don't even do things.
Look at Dead Wings. Do you know what I mean? Dead Wings is fabulous. And now you've got JC on that bandwagon now with DG, who I love JC.
I mean, to be fair,
not
didn't
now.
DG start that? DG was one of the first people to do the whole dressing up as CLA, EQ and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave.
Can I?
Okay,
sorry.
Sandra.
Why do people always need to bring up other people's children? Why is it? Because I genuinely feel, and I'm sorry, DHB, I genuinely feel you do this deliberately. You do it to almost hit the nerve. When he brings his child to Legoland, his child's got to be wondering where that money's come from. Like, why have you got to do that? Why can't your issue just be with DT?
So I'm using it as an example. He's a father, so it's just an example. I'm a father, so what? I don't know.
I think that's a bad example, to be honest with you. I side with Courtney.
I'm not bringing his personal child up. I don't even know his child's name.
I mean, maybe
it's a scenario. I'm bringing up a scenario.
But maybe he's getting that money for his decorating business. That's nobody's business. That's his child. I
He's
draw
not-
the line at that. I
If he's
do. I side with
decorating-
Courtney.
If he's decorating at night. He's constantly day in, day out on live.
No,
When he
I'm
decorates-
saying if he runs a business, DHB,
He doesn't
you don't
run
need
it.
to work to run a business. I do that. I run a business and I don't work.
So hang on a minute. So if you run a business, why would you need to come on live and beg off of the general public?
Well, I could if I wanted to.
But why would you?
Why
If
not?
you've got hang on. If you've got a successful business and you're doing really well, you've got employees, why would you want to come on live and take money off of the general public? And
For exposure.
What exposure? He's not even advertising.
Exposing. Well, I would expose my business. To be
But
honest
he's
with
not,
you.
is he? He's not, is he?
No, that's true. That's true, DHB. I give you that.
He's not.
Yeah.
He's not, because let's face it, he's not doing any.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
I give you that.
I don't mention his family. What I say,
No.
I know he's a father. So for me, I say, if Ira said to me, "Oh, thank you, Daddy, for taking me on a holiday, you take me here and everywhere," how could I look at her and go, "Well, I've worked really hard for this."
Well,
this.
this is. I know this is not completely in your control, but one of your mods said that DG hit his child. Are you aware that that's been written in your
I did
comments?
see that in the chat as well. You know, I did see that.
Oh my goodness, no. I
Well,
think he's a lovely dad. Yeah, it's a good dad.
Listen, if somebody's saying that,
Hey, Courtney, someone's just written in the comments that you sound like a new contact coach.
Oh, don't fucking say that. I'm Scottish.
I'm Scottish as well, Courtney, if you hadn't noticed.
if somebody said that, then it's very bad. And there's some-
No, I get what you're saying, DHB, about, taking his daughter out and whatever, but I just was like, I follow Bonnie Clips and I liked her until tonight, and she was just like, "Oh my God, DG takes us everywhere, takes us on holiday. Have you no idea how much it costs him? It's so expensive." No, you pay for it, honey. The viewers pay for that.
The thing is, right? You can. Let's all face it.
Alexa,
Shut up,
pause.
Gail. Goodbye.
People can earn good money on this app, yeah, and without begging, without taking off followers. TikTok will pay you for views of your content. Just do it right. Don't take money off of people, because they've got the subscriptions, they've got the subscribers. They want your gifts. They want, anyone with a glove, anyone here, get me at top
To
of
be
the...
fair, and I'm going to have to speak up a bit here, I know loads of women gift him. I don't think DG is the worst on this app. When it comes down to population and the tactics,
But he's not the best.
the worst. Listen, I know he gets gifted loads of money, and obviously he is manipulating women and stuff like that to get the money, but I don't think he's the worst.
No, I don't think he
I
is.
don't
No.
like, and listen, even I haven't come to DG because he's the last on the list, you know what I mean? There's people a lot worse than DG on this app. You know?
I've never heard you, DHB. I've never heard you speak about Diageo. Diageo's
exactly
the biggest manipulator. We all know the money he took from someone to go on holiday. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've never heard you mention him before.
Miss H. Eva Queen's probably the worst on it. I miss
I
that.
think the problem with DG at the moment is he's got very big for his boots. He's on live. He's in Benidorm or whatever. He's
cocky.
He's offering men out. He's getting all Larry. He's walking around like he's some gangster, and I think that's drawing attention to him, which is then resulting in being.
Exactly. We're not started on Saturday. He was brilliant. He was brilliant. But then now, he acts like the big I am. And I'm sorry, it's laughable. It really is. We're seeing
I found some of his content funny. When he used to do this thing, it's just.
You look last week when JC was going for the podium. Already Clear come on 2 days or something before the Sunday, and he could have taken JC's spot, and he said, "I am not going to do that. I'm going to let JC win because he's worked all week and it was as if Already Clear was proving a point that he could just take that podium, and he could have. But is it an inside agreement where they all say, "Oh, we'll take turns"? Do you know what I mean? Look at Michelle. I mean, she's the biggest sponge of all of them. She comes on here and goes on about, don't give people money. How much money do you spend in PD, Michelle? Jesus.
If these people, right, so like DG before he chose money over morals, actually had quite good content. He had some quite good content. Now, if he'd have carried on doing that content rather than begging, like he does do on his lives, and we've seen it, rather than doing that, he could have got sponsorship deals from other companies and things like that. He didn't have to beg off people. He could have ended up with his own TV show doing pranks on people. And that instead he sits in the box and begs. And he manipulates the women in his lives. And then he does, oh, I'm leaving. He does the old report. And I'm coming off TikTok. I'm not staying on here no more. Blah, 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 blah. When they gift him even more, the same as fucking Red did. A lot of them. Do you know what I mean? Now, if you're
doing. I'm telling you, they all know what they're doing.
The thing is, I think they all start off with good intentions, but then they see the money and they get
exposed. You're right.
Then
they get greedy. Well, the prime example was Miss Red. You know what I mean? She's had more departures than Heathrow Airport. You know, but then she said, "Oh, I'm leaving. This is it." She never shed one tear in that leaving speech, and then 2 days later, she's like, "Oh, I'm coming back." Oh my god!
The thing is, though, when